Hey there, I'm going to talk to you today about solving equivalent expressions, which really is another way to just explain combining like terms. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera and take some notes, and hopefully that'll help you out with your IXL level H Y16, which is a little bit challenging, as you'll see when you watch the video I've made for you on that. All right, here we go. Okay, so when you're combining like terms, as long as you have the same variable, you can go ahead and add, multiply, subtract things that are alike. So you can see that I've already added together 3W plus 6W to get 9W. So this is like what I like to say, comparing with candy. So I love M&Ms. So if I have 3 M&Ms and 6 M&Ms, I can add them together to get 9 M&Ms. If, for example, I'm going to go ahead and change this problem a little bit and say that this is now a Y, I would not be able to add those terms together, because this would be like what I like to say is if I have M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids. I love M&Ms. I would have 3 M&Ms, and I like Sour Patch Kids. I would have 6 Sour Patch Kids, but there's no way that I would take M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids and put them in my mouth together and eat them at the same time. Some of you might like to do that. I know I've talked to some of you about this before, and you have said that sounds pretty good. Personally, I would not do that. So you have to make sure that your terms are the same, meaning your variables are the same before you go ahead and mix them together. So with this next one, I only have one variable. I have an x. So I have 6 and then in parentheses 4x. This is the distributive property, which tells me I have to take the 6 and multiply it by what's in the parentheses. So here I'm going to do 6 times 4 is 24, and that tells me I have 24x. The next one here, I'm taking the 4 and using the distributive property to multiply it by what's in parentheses. So I'm going to do 4 times 2y is going to give me 8y, and then 4 times the 3 is going to give me 12. And that's it for that one. And then the next one, we have an x with the 5 and an x with the 6, but 6x is in parentheses. So this one's a little bit trickier because we're multiplying the x's together, which means we're going to end up with x squared. So we have 5 times 6 is 30, and then x times x is going to give us that x squared. Hopefully this helps you understand a little bit about equivalent expressions.